Hello everybody and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where we were working on finishing up this interchange and migrating this highway into this highway. And we're going to do that relatively ASAP. So let's go ahead and see how our... Actually, that would work just fine. But I want to use the curve tool. We want to see just how our connection is working here. This seems perfectly fine thus far, which is absolutely ideal. We want this to be a 90-degree angle. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so obviously this highway doesn't go anywhere just yet, but that's a temporary thing. And we are going to be having this highway migrate up over here very soon. In fact, can we do that now? I mean, we can. Should we do that now? I feel like we should build a bridge over here first. And have it come... Well, in the line tool. Have it come over about like so. So that would cost about 20,000. Is that a straight line? That is. We could take it to there. And that's what I'm going to do for now. And we'll just slowly extend this across as we have the money trickle in. Can we get loans to make this happen a little faster? No, we can't. Okay, fair enough. This pollution area is really polluted. Oh boy, that is kind of disgusting. We, need to figure out a better way to handle this eventually. This is also a temporary situation, as most things in this are, but we'll fix it at another time. And that is not where I wanted to start this bridge. I want to bring it to about right here, right? Yeah, right here is where we want to bring it to. Excellent. Then we want, what, this? Yeah, and that'll cost another 20,000. So we'll have that done in a moment. And then we're just going to run this into here, demolish all of this highway, and run this up and over into here. That's the idea. And then we'll have our main highway thoroughfare be going properly through our road network, rather than through this, I guess we could call it a legacy road network? That seems about right. Okay, so, of course, this highway is going to need to be built soon enough. It's not going to connect over here, though. So that's a thing. And the question is, of course, at that point, what purpose does this highway serve? Well, it's going to be connecting up here, and then we're going to have another one of these bending over here. And then we'll have a highway like this, and then this bay would essentially be a meta block. That's kind of the idea, anyway. So we want to be doing this right about here, correct? That looks correct-ish. Correct enough, perhaps? So we'll build that to there. And then that to there. I want these bridges to be basically ideal, like basically completely symmetrical. So we're going to build this to here. And then this to here, as soon as we've got the money. Of course, we do need a little bit of industry, which is slightly awkward. I suppose we could do some temporary office space over here, just to keep that occupied for now, but we're going to need to expand to a few new meta blocks here very soon. We're starting to outgrow what we've got, so that's definitely something we need to consider. But this highway project is kind of top priority right now, so we'll just take that in there. Perfect. Then we're going to need to save up a little bit of money, probably like 10,000 or so, before we can redirect this up over here. But that'll be okay. We're going to want to actually probably bring this about a block out and bring it to ground level. right? No, we don't want it at ground level. What am I talking about? Why would we want it at ground level? We want all of our highways elevated. Also, what is going on over here? No, I don't want to build something. Not enough customers. Fair enough. That's okay. That'll be dealt with later on, as most things in this city have been. Okay, so we almost have enough money. I'm gonna go up to speed 3 for a very temporary situation here. There we go. Okay, and now we're going to disconnect this. Take this back to about here. Highway with sound barriers. And we're going to run this straight up to here. And then I'm just going to use the curve tool and bring it up to about right here. And then like that. So that'll do for now. We're going to run this straight up until... These are actually not quite at exactly the same angle, are they? That's a little awkward. So let's turn off angle snapping for right now. And we'll run this to here. And we're just going to try to match this curve a little bit. So we want to run it to about here. To about here. And then about like... that's not quite where I want it. Need to be a little further than this. A little bit further out. That'll do for now, but we are also out of money. So, that'll need to be a thing. And we're going to need to turn this around, obviously. So let's go ahead and flip this direction. And of course, this is also temporary. We're not going to be running that forever. I do want angle snapping back on now. And there we go. Yeah, this is not exactly ideal, but it'll do the trick. And then we have no way to get up over here. So we're definitely going to need that. So we're going to need to route this highway up over this direction in much the same fashion, but we need money to do that. And they can still get up over this way, like this doesn't go anywhere. Like we can bulldoze all of this at this point. That's exactly what I'm going to do up until here. There we go. And then we're going to get rid of this interchange eventually as well. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and delete this turnaround. And I'm going to run this over here to about here. But we're going to bring this down to ground level. Like so. Then bring this out one block and curve it one block. There we go. Bring this out. Let's see, how far do we want to bring this out? Like 2 blocks? That's too far. Like to here is ideal. Yeah, this is perfect. To right here. That is perfect. That came out really, really well, actually. Very happy about that. Okay, so then we just basically bring this in over this direction a little bit. But let's go ahead and bulldoze this section here up to there. And we'll get rid of this highway a little bit over here in a moment. Let's use the curve tool, bring this out one block, and then over one block. Bring this to basically the same position. Really, right there? Yeah, I thought that was too far. Basically to there. That's too much curve. To like here? Too much curve still. Yeah. This is... I'm struggling with this one. Oh, there we go. That's pretty much ideal. And of course, this is going the wrong direction, but we'll fix that. in just a moment. Then I'd like to just curve that in, like so. And then the same like this, as soon as we have the money. Is this from a Paradox game, this music? Maybe Hearts of Iron? Yep, Hearts of Iron 4. Okay. That is the Paradox game that at this point I have played the least of. Actually, I think technically I've still played the least Vicky 2. But I haven't played Hearts of Iron 4 on the channel yet. Maybe I should. Let's see, we want these to be going this way. There we go. Now traffic can make it into the city proper. Excellent. And of course, we no longer need this stuff over here. So we'll get rid of all of this highway. Perfect. There. Now, of course, it's not 100% complete, but it's definitely getting the job done. And it'll take a little while before the traffic picks back up, but overall, that seems to be pretty good. Man, the pollution is bad down here. Well, we're working on it. Also, this ended up a lot better than this. So that's a thing. Now, as far as the road going this way goes, there kind of isn't planned to be one. So maybe we should just put a, like, mini turnaround over here, where we just, like, run a highway in like this. That slope too steep. Oh, because we're on the ground. There we go. And then out like this, and then we just put in a turnaround. Of course, this is going the wrong direction for this, because this is going the wrong direction. We want it to be coming towards us on the left. So this over here needs to be going this way. Like that. There we go. That'll do. Perfect. Now, they do want quite a lot of industry at this point, right? So we should probably consider building another industrial meta block, or at least finishing this one. That might be a good idea. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see here. We want to be in the straight road tool. We have 1, 2, 3. In total, we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including these center ones. So we have 1, 2 here. So we're going to need to bring this out. 3, 4. I mean, this is the finished meta block over here, so that'll be fine. Also, let's take a quick look at this. Yeah, these power lines are now unnecessary. Completely and totally. Excellent. We'll get rid of those. And then we'll just continue building out this meta block here. So we're going to need a few blocks up this way. We're going to need long blocks over here. There we go. And then in total, we're going to need to bring this, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to need to bring it to this position here. So let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here. This road can actually make it a surprising distance over here. We're getting some space already occupied here from this particular windmill. I'm going to go ahead and relocate the windmill to be here to fix that little problem. And you can see here that this is all bridge, which is absolutely not what we want. So I'm going to instead take this out block by block. 2, and then that slope too steep. Fair enough. That slope too steep as well. Okay, so we're going to need to work on this block a little bit for sure. That slope too steep. So the terrain here is definitely a little messy. Let's see if we can take this up without that road there. No? Okay. Well, we're definitely going to have some interesting scenarios going on here, but we knew that was going to be the case with the mountain. It can go to here, but it can't go to there. Interesting. It's very interesting indeed. I'm not going to level the mountain. I'm leaving the mountain where it is. And let's see here. This would all be like double length blocks out this direction. I'm assuming, yeah, we can't take that to there. Can't take that to there. Absolutely not. Yeah. Okay. So this appears to be the extent of what we can do. Now we can take this up over here maybe. No, we can't get any distance. Okay. Well, fair enough. It is what it is. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and run our water lines out over here. And then this would be a double length over here. Of course, the mountain is here, so we're going to need to make some room for that. Oh, our dump is now empty. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Excellent. And we're going to build this road back in. And we're going to give them one more block of tree space here. Excellent. And then we can always just fill this back in with additional office space. Since that's apparently what they want. There we go. Now we do need to decide where we want our campus district to be. That is going to be an important decision for this particular build. I'm kind of leaning towards having it be right up here. It's a nice little uninterrupted spot. And that's going to be what we're going to start building towards. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and next episode, we're going to work towards building a proper campus district. See you all then.